everybody. I think we're ready to go finally. I'm a smidge late, but not too late. Stephen Kwan's already at the dish. 1-2 count against Hunter Brown. 297 average for Stephen Kwan. I'll get the lineups here for you guys in a minute. Here's the 1-2. Fouls it up and out of play. Of course, my lovely software on my computer decided to try to ambush me with an update, and then it would not turn on. Damn near had to throw hands with my computer. But anyways, here's the 1-2 to Stephen Kwan. Pitch. Swing and a foul off. At least I'm not as late as I usually would be. Stephen Kwan's ranks in the AL 9th in average, 7th in hits, tied for 4th in multi-hit games and 3+ hit games, 2nd in ABs per strikeout, and 4th in road average with a 326. Pretty impressive. The pitch. Fouls it off, stays alive. So again, we will re-rack it and try it again. All right. Pitch. High fly ball, right field. Playable. Out number 1. Classic. Okay. Rest of the starting lineup for the Guardians. Behind Stephen Kwan in left field, you have Nolan Jones batting second here. Now at the plate in center field. Batting third, designated hitter Jose Ramirez. Batting at cleanup, you have, of course, Carlos Santana at first base. Batting fifth, third baseman Daniel Schneemann. Batting sixth, second baseman Ana Martinez. Batting seventh, you have catcher in the squat, Bo Naylor. Batting eighth, here's the pitch. Fouls it off. Batting eighth, in right field, John Kenzie Noel, back in the lineup. Got called up yesterday for Cal Manzardo, who's on the family emergency list. And batting ninth, at shortstop, technically the hero from yesterday, Brian Rocchio. On the mound for the Guardians is Joey Cantillo. Here's the 0-1 to Nolan Jones. Outside. Again, last night, there's Nolan Jones. Kind of he bumped his ankle a little bit. Great to see him still out there. I was worried he was going to go on the IL after the game last night. But he's back. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. All right. 1-2 count coming for Mr. Nolan Jones. The 1-2. Liner, base hit into left field for Nolan Jones. Nolan Jones. Nolan Jones. Hey. He dropped that pitch right in the sweet spot, and Nolan's like, I'll just take this to the opposite side. Here's Jose Ramirez, of course, had that 3-run homer last night. 298 average, 15 homers, 42 RBIs in 86 games. First pitch is high, ball 1. Of course, he is an all-star, along with Stephen Kwan. I don't expect anybody else from the Guardians to be an all-star, barring some replacements. Here's the 1-0 to J-Ram. Popped it up out of play. Get me a purple Powerade to power me through this stream. 400 average against the Astros, 6 for 15, 2 homers, 5 RBIs in 4 games. Yeah. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Inside. really had to check with the umpire on that. It was pretty clear he went, eh? But you never know. You never know. 2-1 count for Hunter Brown. Here's the pitch to J-Ram. Oh, steps off. How about the Reds, right? Losing 7-1 to the Marlins? Sheesh. Wow. Yuri Perez. All right. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Why did you go hunting for that pitch? I don't know why, but getting a little greedy. There's the homer he hit to the Crawford boxes last night. A rare right-handed homer for J-Ram. I think that's only 3 now for him. Pitch. And there's another one. High. It's gone. 2-run homer for Jose Ramirez. His second in 2 games. And that's now a 2-run, 2-0 lead for the Cleveland Guardians. Literally, they showed his homer from yesterday, and he hits that one to right. Not even a second after they showed the highlight, he homered. He crushed it. Literally, I got the alert right as it happened, too. It's like, wow. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Again, damn near a middle pitch. That's my all-star. That's my all-star. Of course, with me being a content creator, I like to watch other content creators, and sometimes the mannerisms might just stick onto me like a leech. Here's the 0-2. High outside, ball one. But that is really my all-star right there. I love that guy. 232 average, 10 homers, 38 RBIs, 325 on base percentage in 83 games for Carlos Santana. Here's the 1-2. Whoa, ball 2. Wow. That's the second time lately that we've scored in the first inning. That's the second time he's done it, too. The 2-2. It's a ball. Wow. Okay. Wow. All right. Getting umped in the positive way. Wow. Payoff pitch. He went fishing. How did you fish for that? You had a walk right there, brother. Damn. Getting a little too greedy. He was thinking he was going to dip inside, but he stayed on the outside. He should have just held off for a second. Damn. He would have been on first. Oh, well. Got a little too greedy there. Chopper for Schneemann. And there's out number 3. But Jose Ramirez gets the Guardians on the board first with a 2-run shot. And the Guardians will once again pitch with the lead. It'll be Joey Cantillo on the mound. And we'll see how he does. Coming off a rather solid outing last time we saw him. Again, we saw him on short notice because the whole Luis Ortiz ordeal. You're right. I mean, literally heading into that game, it was going to be Luis Ortiz. Then the whole gambling thing came out where apparently he was selling for bets or whatever, betting spiked on a couple pitches. That was a little sus. They sent him home or whatever, away from the team. We called up Joey Cantillo. He came in. He was solid, but nobody wanted to score. Wow. Home run pitch. Itch. Oh. Frank Fleming is a goofball? Yeah. But he's like a Barstool Sports mascot at this point. He's a mascot for Barstool at this point. That's just the way it is with him. He's a mascot, right? Yeah, he's essentially their mascot. When you hear Barstool, you think of him. Yeah. Okay. I'm tweeting something out, so that's what happened. There we go. Whoops. I'm probably like, yo, why is your scoreboard glitching out? Because again, you know. Hmm. All right. So here's Paredes against Cantillo. Pitch. Outside. Yeah. But yeah, people be like, why is your scoreboard glitching? Because I have keyboard shortcuts. Yeah. Here's the 2-0. Ball 3. Come on, Cantillo. It's like a thing where we get a lead and these pitchers forget how to pitch. Pitch. And he found the strike zone. Oh, oh. I mean, he absolutely crushed that pitch, though. It's 5 RBIs for him in 2 games. Swing and a miss. Full count. Of course, Joey was mainly a bullpen pitcher this year. Got sent down. They tried to, make him into a starter again. And last time we saw him, he was all right. He was good. Didn't allow any runs. See what happens here. The payoff pitch. Hopped it up. Schneeman's going to give it a look. And it goes foul. Out of play. Count for Cantillo. Here's the payoff. And it walks the leadoff hitter. All right. Houston is too much. Rudy, stop it. Don't try that bull crap here. uh, it's Cam Smith and then Altuve, Diaz, Caratini, Hummel, Dubon. We'll get the rest of that here in a minute. Of course, Hunter Brown on the mound. Classic Guardians, right? They get a lead and they'll watch them choke it away because that's what they like to do. Here's the 0-1. Smith to right field in the gap. And they're just going to sit there and watch the ball bounce off the wall. Paredes will stop at third. And it's now a second and third with nobody out. Oh, this game's going to be tied. But yeah, the rest of the lineup, like I said, after Altuve, who's DHing, Yainer Diaz behind the plate in the squat, Caratini at first, Hummel in left, Dubon at second base, batting seventh, Short batting eighth at shortstop, ironically. Trammell goes to center field tonight. He's batting ninth, and of course, Hunter Brown on the mound. 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 Near. Hopped it up, and this will be. They said it hit the top. Oh, that's crazy. They said it. Did it hit the roof? That's a first. They ruled that a foul ball. Wow, because it hit the. That thing was sky high. Oh my God. Wow. Here's the 0-1 to Altuve. That's a beautiful strike. That would have been huge, but it's still a strike because it was a foul ball. It hit the roof in foul territory. If it had boinked in fair territory, I don't think it would have mattered. Fly ball. This will be deep enough to score a run, most likely. Nolan Jones throws in, but it's cut off. And the Astros respond with a run. Okay, yep, classic guards. They can never put up a goose egg when they get a run. At least we got an out, though. Not too mad about that. And we got Altuve out. But of course, here's Yainer Diaz. I'm telling you, the Guardians could score 20 runs. They would end up winning like 20-19. It's like, come on now, man. They're addicted to having 1-run leads or blowing it immediately. Every damn time. I kid you not. Look at the Cardinal game. We scored 6 runs in a freaking inning. Blew it in 2 innings. Like, come on now. Our main problem is adding runs. Swing and a miss. Like, how about this, guys? The 7 runs that we scored last night was the second most runs that we've scored in the last 2 months. Behind the 11 against the Reds. Freaking nuts, man. There's a strike. 1-2 count. See if he can put him away here. Oh, yeah. Make it clap. Make it clap. Oh, just in the dirt. I wish that. Oh, strike, man. Someone sort of giving that a strike. Pitch. Inside. Cantillo needs to lock in here, man. Payoff. Fouls it off. Just had to go digging for that. He really had to dig for that. He practically was using a shovel to hit that, a golf club to hit that ball. So here's the payoff. Pitch. Grounder to third. Obviously, runner ain't moving. And there's out number 2. Obviously, you're not going to see dude run. You're not going to see Cam Smith run to third because, it's an easy double play. Again, there's the defensive alignment for the Guardians. Quan, Jones, and Noel in the outfield. Schneemann, Rocchio, Martinez, Santana, and Bo Naylor in the infield. Bo in the squat. For those just tuning in, Guardians struck first with a 2-run shot by J-Ram again. And here's the first pitch. A beautiful pitch. Dude, Joey, it's like a real dot pitch. Ooh, a dot. He dotted him. Ooh. Caratini, 255 average, 9 homers, 29 RBIs this year. He's like more of a journeyman pitcher, I guess. I mean, a hitter. See him every once in a while. And a chopper to short. Playable Rocchio over to first, and that retires the side. So, yeah, they give up a run, but they got an out in the process. And we go to the second. Up 2-1. So here's this, guys. How about we add some more runs? Right? Here's what's crazy. We've essentially had a lead for like the last, what now? 5 innings? 4 innings around there? We got the lead back, of course, remember, 6-4 late in the game last night. And then we added, and they got one back. We added another. And then since then, we've been leading. Like, once you get a lead, I feel like these pitchers forget how to pitch with a lead. They get scared. They don't want to make that bad pitch. Honestly, if I was a pitcher, I'd be more aggressive. Especially with a big lead. I would turn it up on them. Instead of nibbling, I'd be trying to cook them. Freaking like, just, I mean, yeah, nibbling. You take advantage of aggressive hitters with nibbling, right? But I don't know if I could ever really be a pitcher. What's up, TC? Says hi from Cleveland. Hey, I remember that. I remember Cleveland. Cleveland was fun. I used to live around there. Why did you move? It was mainly just, I can't really say the reason for sure. Can't really say the reason exactly. But I have been down in West Virginia since literally the beginning of COVID. The virus stuff. The sickness stuff. Yeah, the sickness. Right as the sickness stuff was happening is when we moved down here. I moved down here, whatever. Santana Martinez leading off here in the top of the second. First pitch strike from Hunter Brown. Under weather. It's hot as hell down here most days, though, in the summer. Feels like I'm in the Amazon. Here's the 0-1. High outside. Hunter Brown had a 23 pitch first inning. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's J-Ram. He's now hit 3 homers in what now? 5 games? Yeah. I think he's starting to turn it up now. A little bit. Which is nice. 2. Opposite field, out of play, foul. But how about the Reds, man? They're losing 7-1 to the Marlins. That's crazy. Not saying the Marlins are garbage, but you'd think the Reds would be like better than that. Damn. Here's the 1-2 to Martinez. Swing and a miss. Got him chasing. Man. Wow. AL leader, of course, Hunter Brown, 182. Followed by Skubal, Fried, DeGrom, and Bubic. Wow. And this dude, Hunter Brown, gave up a dong to J-Ram. But that's like, J-Ram's like the GOAT guy. He's like, he's that dude. He's him. He's him. 0-1. Grounder snagged by the first baseman. Out number 2. Yankees should trade Volpe for Ramirez. That would be something, except J-Ram has a no-trade clause. And he ain't going to no damn Yankees. Tied for 4th in wins, 1st in ERA and opponent average, 4th in strikeouts, and Ks through 9, he's 3rd. About 11. 9 wins, a 182 ERA, 182 average. That's crazy. Here's John Kenzie Noel. Grounder to short, slow grounder. Oh, watch out. Damn, he had to go airborne for that, and he still got Noel because he just brushed past him. Well, I mean, he didn't strike out. Can't be mad. But, damn. Would have been nice to add a run or something there. Just happy he doesn't strike out because you never know. But yeah, we're not trading J-Ram. He took a discount to stay here, and he is a franchise icon. Unless you want Guardians fans to pretty much essentially pull a baseball version of a coup and literally break down the door of your office. Because honestly, if we heard about the Guardians taking calls on J-Ram, Guardians fans would bust down Antonetti's office door, take his phone, and yeet it into the river. Literally, I bet you some wood. You wouldn't be able to go out in public ever. It's not only just trading J-Ram, but to the damn Yankees. If J-Ram ever requested a trade, I know one team he would never go to. The Yankees. We should trade for Ketel Marte? Guardians really do that? Instead of selling when they stink? But you know what, though, TC? This front office is so delusional. That is something that they would do. Instead of selling, they would buy. I wouldn't put it past them if they did. Like a pseudo sell buy scenario. You sell to buy, right? You trade away expiring deal for a much more controllable player. Actually, kind of makes sense. Right? Maybe you trade Carlos Santana to open up playing time for Manzardo and maybe CJ Kafis, and in return you get a dynamite outfielder. I don't know. Better bet. First, okay, 2-0 to Hummel. That is something that they would do. They would 1,000% do that. 100%. Here's the 2-0 from Cantillo. Hey, there's a generous strike. Hummel's like, not sure about that one, Chief. I'm not going to argue because if I do, I'm going to get tossed. And I like playing, so I'm not going to do that. 2-1. Strike 2. That was a very generous strike call before. I'm a Guardians fan. It's generous. I'll take it. 2. Ball 3. Then he skates a pitch. Trying to play cricket. I need my dude to relax and get in the zone here. Get in his mind, his mental zone. Do what he did in his last outing. If he does that, we'll be good. Because he cooked, and we still went out there and damn near had a chance. The payoff pitch mopped him up out of play. We will try it again. Again, J-Ram with a 2-run shot in the top of the first. Jose Altuve sack fly in the bottom of the first. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job, Joey. Hey. This is something that they would do. Not Ketel Marte level. Something like that. Maybe like you trade for, I don't know, something like that. I don't think it'd be that level. But they would do something like that. It would definitely be delusional enough, thinking that they still have a chance to go out and add a bat or two. Right? I mean, it's not going to be for a rental either. Fouls it off. The Guardians rarely really ever trade for rentals. They always go for dudes with years left. Just like Lane Thomas. They only go for rentals when they're in that 2016 all-in phase. Right? And even then, here's the 0-2. Fouls it off. Like, I'll never forget that deadline in 2016. They got Andrew Miller. They traded for Brandon Guyer. And then they almost traded for Jonathan Lucroy, but his dumbass decided, nah, I don't want to go there, play for a championship. 0-2. And I struck him out. 2 down here in the bottom of the second. Ah. Completely whiffing on that pitch. Not even close. All right. So here's Zach Short. Drake. I got the Reds game on my TV because today they're on cable. They're on actual cable simulcast game. 444 average, 4 for 9, 3 RBIs for Zach Short, replacing Jeremy Pena until he comes back with, I think, a rib injury. I think it is. So he'll be back probably in a while. But oh damn, Marlins got bases juiced. Damn Reds. Damn Reds. Here's the 0-2. Chopper fouls it off. All right. 2 to Zach Short, the 8-hitter in the lineup. The 0-2. All right. Thought maybe he'd try to go fishing. Oh my God, it's Scott Barblow. One of Dashy's other favorite players. Haha, Scott Barblow. Bum. Here's the 1-2. Oh, he tried to dice him up and he too far. A little bit more in and that would have been so close, man. 2-2 now. Come on, Joey, don't lose him. Get him out right here. 2-2. Huh? Man, you had him on an 0-2. Now it's a 3-2 count. God. Payoff pitch. You hang him up. Struck him out. And Joey Cantillo. Another solid inning. We go to the top of the third. Up 2-1. Wow. I don't even think. I think he has a couple. Yeah, he has a couple for sure. Let me check. Okay, box score, Astros. Oh, he only has one. Wow. That's crazy. Only 1K. Wow. Scott Barblow about to walk in a run. Oh no. Oh no, Scott Barblow. Don't give up a dong here, bro. Left him. I remember Scott Barlow. I call him Scott Barblow because he blows. He blows ass. He stinks, dude. Hey, Tito, why'd you bring in that loser with you? Should have just brought Brian Shaw with you. You would have been better off. This dude stinks. Thank God we didn't keep him around. If he gives up a freaking moonshot to Myers here, I'm going to laugh so hard. Wow. Dane Myers. Wow. Reds, that's tough. Dashy's probably throwing things in his room right now, watching this game. Grounder. Oh, that's a double play. They're going to give up a run, but they're going to get 2 outs. So it's 9-1 now. Sheesh. To the Marlins. That's tough. Top of the third, here's Hunter Brown against Brian Rocchio, the hero from last night. Something I never thought I'd say. Rocchio and being the hero. Huh. 171 average, 10 RBIs, 246 on base percentage. Had 2 sack bunts, and then he had the 2-run double, I believe it was, last night to put the Guardians ahead 6-4. And then, of course, David Fry added that extra 7th run when they were only up by 1. 2-0. Strike. Wow. 10-1. Oh, my God. Here's the 2-1 to Rocchio. Pitch. Aye, 3-1. Yeah, people will be like, why wasn't I, losing my mind like Dashi was? Because it's 162 games, and I'm not going to let this team control my freaking attitude, my mood. Oh, wow. I'm not going to let this team ruin my night. Pitch. And base hit from Rocchio. It's going to go almost into the corner. Rocchio's steaming it for 2, and he's in here. The ball got past the second baseman short, or the shortstop. That's a leadoff double. Golly. It's actually good. I say, Rocchio actually good? Wow, who would have thought? Here's the leadoff the pitch to Quan. Hit the Quan. Pitch. He tries to bunt. Wow, Quan bunting, always serious. Told him to bunt. His bright idea was to tell him to try to bunt. You should have pulled a butcher boy. Look like you bunt, you pull back, and then wham, crush it. Admire it. I thought only Tropicana had to deal with the roof. Man, that's still crazy, though. Wow. It's the 0-1 to Quan. Pitch. High, ball 1. Nolan Jones on deck. Then, of course, you have J-Ram. Quan flew out his first time up. 296 average, 6 home runs, 29 RBIs. Here's the 1-1 to Quan. Ball 2. There was a time when Quan first came up. It was like 2 months between strikeouts. It's like swinging strikes. Some crazy ass stat. He never struck out. 2-1. I got underneath it. And this is a sky high fly ball. Rocchio's not going anywhere. Out number 1. Oh, Steven, gotta stop hitting underneath it, brother. You gotta square that sucker up, because if you square that up, that thing might be going far. Or it'd go right to somebody. Single and a run for Nolan Jones. Nolan Jones. Nolan Jones. Nolan Jones. All right. Here's the first pitch to Jones. You know what I haven't seen in a while? A Nolan Jones homer. Last 30 games with runners in scoring position, batting .412, 7 for 17 with 9 RBIs. Pretty damn impressive. Pretty dang good, if I do say so myself. Yeah. 1-0 to Jones. Pitch. Fouled it off. I just need him to gap one here. I think Marty Brenneman on the phone. Wow. Okay. Marty Brenneman. Yeah. The 1-1. Outside. 2-1. Nolan Jones. Nolan Jones. 2-1. 3-1. All right, Nolan, decision time. Better be careful here, Nolan. Don't be baiting on a pitch that's like, I don't know what exactly is going to happen here. Just be wary. They might try to dupe you here. 3-1. Pitch. Rushed it. He's hit. It's going to come around third. Score. Jones will switch spots with him into second. Second base. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know what they're doing. 1 out double. And the Guardians take a 3-1 lead. Oh my God, the offense is awakened. Wow, right into right field. Switch spots with him. All right. Here's Jose Ramirez. Homered last time up. And Hunter Brown talking to his catcher, Diaz. How the hell are they going to attack Ramirez? 2-run home run last time up. 16 homers, 44 RBIs, 301 average now. We're not even going to deal with him. How dangerous you got to be. They intentionally walked Jose Ramirez in the 3rd inning. Damn. I'm not dealing with your ass. You're going to first, buddy. Steal. I do with them too. Here's Carlos Santana. Oh, my Los. Here's the pitch to Santana. Santana. Problem is, double play is in effect. I would start the runners, honestly. If you're trying to do a hit and run, start the runners. I don't know if that's a smart idea, though. But given our base running luck as of late. Here's the 0-1. Oh, Santana! High fly ball. It's not going to be deep enough. Runners have to get back. Well, Nolan can go to third, which he does. So runners will stay at the corners. They're 2 out. Off the end of the damn bat. I swear to God, Los. If he build that up, that one might be maybe near the wall. Yeah. Still got a good amount of wood, but it was off the end of the bat. Here's Daniel Schneemann. Damn Daniel. Be cool for him to get a base hit here and add another run. More cushion for Joey. The first pitch. Strike. Yeah. And Jose just says, I'll take second base if that's okay with you. Didn't even bother throwing. Base hit could score 2 runs here. Here's the 0-1. And it's hit. Here comes Nolan. Let's see. Here comes Ramirez right behind him. He will score. 5-1 Guardians. Where's this offense at these last 2 weeks? Seriously. Where was this offense at these last 2 weeks? I'm begging you, where? Just out of nowhere, these guys find their bat against the damn Astros. What? Okay. Here's Ana Martinez. Oh, what the heck happened with these guys all of a sudden? They scored 7 last night. They have 5 already here in the top of the 3rd. But see, Jose stealing second led to that happening. Still second with ease. They let him have it. 0-1. And he pops it up. And this should retire the side. And it does. Again, not before the Guardians add 2 more. And it is now, 3. Yeah. 3 more runs were added. Guardians up 5-1. Wow. 2 multi-run innings. Wow. It's not legal. It's not legal. Wow. Safe to say we locked in on Hunter Brown. Wow. Even Daniel Schneeman's contributing. Uh-oh. Wow. So bottom of the third, Guardians up 5-1. 5 runs on 5 hits, including that 2-run homer earlier from J-Ram. Astros have just 1 run on 1 hit. The 1 run scoring on a sac fly. Cantillo out for his 3rd inning of work. Here's the first pitch. Whoa, up high. Trammell had to duck out of the way of that one. Here's the 1-0 to Trammell. Grounder, base hit. Honestly, if I was Steve Vogt, I would get the attention of my pitcher. I'm like, settle down, relax. Don't lose your mind, because what happens is you lose your mind, you lose your focus, and then you get wild, and it's just like, ah. Here's the leadoff hitter, Paredes. Walked his first time up. 1 on, nobody out. I'm sure the clubhouse was fun last night after the game. Ball. Here's the 1-1. Pitch. Ball. Come on, up. Sometimes he'll give us a generous one, and then other times he won't. A walk and a run for Paredes. Could really go for a double play right here. 1. Oh. We get a lead. Pitcher forgets how to freaking pitch. God, just pitch normally, dude. Damn. Pitch. Swing and miss. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. See if Cantillo can bounce back here. Put him away. Sky out there in Cincy. Got the moon shining too. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's what I need right there. Who do you think the Browns will cut in the QB room? If they're going to get rid of anybody, it'll be Kenny, I think. I think it'll be Kenny who they get rid of. And they're going to go into the season with Joe Flacco as the main old man mentor, and then Shador and Dylan Gabriel as the youngsters. And as far as who I think could start, honestly, it's anybody's game. It could be anybody. I wouldn't be shocked if it was Shador. Here's the 1-0 to Smith. Swing and a miss. A double last time up. Of course, they would only score 1 run in that scenario. Pitch. Outside, 2-1. This ump does not want to give us any benefits right here. My God. 2-1. And a miss. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 coming to Smith. No one Marlins. Wow. Oh, he bloops it in there for a base hit. And now it's 2 on, 1 out. And I hear Jose Altuve. Just drops it right in there. I think it had almost no movement to it. It had movement, but it didn't go in on him. It went like right down into the barrel. So here's Jose Altuve, had a sac fly last time up. Fly ball. Deep center field. Out number 2. And that'll have the runner go to third. So just like what happened with us, there's 2 down. Runners on the corners. And here's Yainer Diaz. Grounded out his last time up. This is where a pitcher really needs to be rock solid inside here. When you have situations like this. Right? Oh, yeah, he's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. At least this time, if you have a fly out, it's the end of the inning. He's on the corners. Trammell at third. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Cantillo at 55 pitches. See how long they have him out there. My guess is maybe 5 at most. We'll see, though. Here's the 1-1. Go to first. Oh, he pulled it. But it didn't go far. Luckily, it didn't go far. He bounced a little. But it didn't go really anywhere for anybody to do anything. Santana did a good job to keep it like in his general vicinity. If anyone tried to run, he had an easy throw. I don't even know if Trammell even would have seen it. Swing and a miss. 78. I slowed that sucker down. When you're looking for when you're looking for a fastball, and you see 78, it's like, huh? I have some nasty off speed too. Let's get it out of here. Hey, damn, nasty. Joey Cantillo breaking out the filth in Houston. Top of the 4th coming up. They threaten but do not score. My God. Where did Joey Cantillo get this from? My God. Yo, those AAA pitcher developers down there, they probably saw what this dude was capable of and was like, yo, keep doing a little bit more of that stuff. Keep that ball moving around. Keep them guessing. Oh, you're going to be making them look dumb. Oh, you love to see it. Oh, yeah, you do. Wow. I hurt myself. Wow. Hmm. Oh, Junior Caminero replaces Alex Bregman on the All-Star roster. Yeah, I mean, everybody saw he messed up on the Caminero trade. I think that was for Tobias Myers, I want to say. Yeah. In hindsight, everybody saw that they messed up on that one. God. He really gave the Rays an all-star, like a all-star franchise level player in Caminero for Tobias freaking Myers. There's a look at oh, that's an interesting little fit he's got. He's got like all these like chains and necklaces on with an astronaut helmet. That's interesting. I like those glasses though. So it's Naylor leading from Hunter Brown. Is this the most runs he's given up in a start this year or something? I feel like it is. 179 average, 9 homers, 20 RBIs for Bo. Here's the 1-0 in the top of the fourth to Naylor. And Naylor! Not enough of it. Deep center, and that's out number one. Oh, yeah, it's Daddy Dog. Daddy Dog! Hey, yo. Hey, yo. All right, here's John Kenzie Noel. Grounded out softly last time up. 144 average, only 2 homers, 9 RBIs this season. But we haven't seen him in about a month or so. They sent him down to AAA to get more at bats and maybe get a swing going again. And of course he did. Eventually. I mean, he was mashing in AAA. And he swings and a miss, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 to Noel. Pitch. Grounder to third. And that's out number 2. Well, he's not striking out. I can't be too mad about that. Because he's a lift the ball and he'd be in good shape. But it's hard to lift when the ball's so low like that. Unless he just gets one right in the meat zone. But even then, kind of surprised they have him playing against a righty. But there's really no one else to play against a righty because Kyle's out with the family matter. Here's Brian Rocchio. 1-0 count, the 9-hitter. Here's the 1-0. The 1-0. Oh, no. Oh, Rocchio. Fly ball to right. It's gone. Solo home run for Brian Rocchio, his first of the year. Dare I say, is he starting to heat up? Damn. Oh, no. There goes Rocchio. 6-1 Guardians. here in the top of the fourth. That was a freaking missile, too. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. There goes Rokio. Go, go, Godzilla. Hey. Rokio in Tokyo. Wow. He clutched it. He pimped it, too, a little. Here's Stephen Kwan. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Guardians offense awful, but when they face Cy Young contender, they turn into murderer's row. 2-1. 3-1. Well, Hunter Brown's tossing meatballs. Meatballs for dessert. Meatball for dinner. 3-1. Fouls it off. That's low-key ball 4. Joe's had like now what 3 or 4 RBIs in this series already? Something like that. It's like, damn. Wow. Here's the payoff pitch to Kwan. Pitch. I swung and missed. And now to retire the side, but again, not before Ryan Rocchio goes yard, his first of the year, and it's now 6-1 Guardians. All right, guys, I'll be right back for a minute, all right? Don't go nowhere. I'll know if you left. I like how we just randomly score freaking like 6 runs. We couldn't score for crap the last like 3 or 4 series. We faced the Astros, and all of a sudden we score 6 and then we're 7 and 6. We scored 13 runs so far this series. All right, so here's Joey Cantillo. First pitch is a low. I'm going to guess a ball. Yep, ball 1. Huh. All right, here's Caratini 0 for 1. 1-0 count. Pitch. Fly ball, right field, foul. Out of play. A ground out for Caratini. 254 average, 9 homers, 29 RBIs on the year. Guardians up 6-1 over the Astros. Pitch. Liner, base hit. Now Fubo continues to mess up as always. Okay, come on, Fubo. All right. I just love it when it does this. It just roll on me like, okay. Okay, we're back. All right. I think 33%, 33-inch vertical break on his changeup. About 11 horizontal break. That's crazy. That is some wicked crazy. That is some wicked break on his changeup right there. Okay, come on. What are we doing? There you go. Pitch. Ball. Pitch. Ball. 1-0 count. This is Hummel. Pitch. Well, the ump's gonna squeeze him. 2-0. 2-0 count. Pitch. 3-0. Just randomly, forgetting how to pitch. Random. Dude be locked in randomly and then I can't pitch. Doesn't help when the ump doesn't give you a break on a close pitch. That nips the zone. But they know for us, if we were at the plate, there's a strike. Had to give him one. But it's like on a pitch that's close, you got to give it. You got to give it to him. I mean, come on. Pitch. So another close. Should have been a strike, but it's a ball. Should have been a strikeout, but ump is very squeezy today. Damn, no reason to be that squeezy. Ump show. No reason to squeeze him that hard, bro. Damn. Ain't no reason for that. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Mauricio Dubon. I believe he's a former Giant. Yeah. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Guardians up 6-1. Must feel weird for these guys having such a large lead. They haven't had a lead this large in a while. And here's a fly ball to left field. Kwan giving chase at the track, makes the catch. Runners stay. So 1 out. You don't really want to be testing Kwan with his arm. Remember that series in Cleveland against these guys? I believe someone actually did get gunned down by Kwan at second. Cantillo, not too bad, actually. Like, he's actually been somewhat solid for the most part, you could say. His pitches have been good. You could tell he's worked on his stuff in AAA. First pitch is a foul to short. Oh, they got Trevino. That's funny. Trevino's freaking pitching now. Dad, the Marlins have bases loaded again? Oh, they go on stat pad. Here's the 0-1. Pitch. Outside. See, I'm cool with a pitch like that because it gets him looking outside. If you're going to throw a ball, make it logical. Get him looking outside. Get him looking in. Maybe back him off the plate. Maybe even get lucky and get a beneficial, help from the umpire. I don't know. 1-2 count for short now. Hummel at first. Here's the 1-2. Got him looking. Struck him out. Pitch, I think that's a multi move to it though. Damn. Wow. Here's Trammell. Fouls off the first pitch. A single his first time up. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Two. Wow. 11-1. That's tough. Pitch. Just a bit outside for a ball. Oh, yeah. Here's the 1-2 to Trammell. Pitch. Just a hair up top. A little too tall. Ball 2. Umpire being squeezy today. Sometimes. 2-2. Rung him up. That's how he ends the inning. And he's a stranded pair. Guardians go to the top of the 5th, up 6-1. Wow. I did not see this coming. Wow. Okay, you know what? I gotta look at something. I don't want to be petty like that, but that's just tough. Like, I gotta see what old friend who's tweeting about. I'm so see if I missed anything. J Ram Bang. Yeah. This team getting hot right before the All-Star break would just be a classic Guardians, right? They could have been doing this the last 2 weeks. But no, they wanted to have the worst offense in the freaking league. They couldn't score runs to save their lives. Now look at them. All right. Oh yeah, the Spurs acquired Kelly Olynyk today. That's interesting. Dashy straight up just doesn't even care about this game anymore. That's so funny. I don't even think he's watching the game anymore. 4+ runs off opposing starter. Guardians are 16-1. Royals and Tigers are 19-1 and 30-1. Jays are 20-2. So 14-2? Huh? 4+ runs off the opposing team's starter. The Pirates are 14-2. Well, they don't do that too often now. Pitch. Put up 6 on freaking Hunter Brown right now. I want more, though. Give me more. Damn it. Give me more. Damn it. More. Nolan Jones, 2 for 2. 2-1 count. Here's the 2-1 from Brown. Outside, 3-1. Nolan Jones. Nolan Jones. Nolan Jones. Nolan Jones. Pitch. Side ball 4 and a leadoff walk for Nolan Jones. He has now reached base all 3 times he has been up to the plate. Not a bad start for him. Honestly, I think that loss against the Tigers in the last game, they scored up 1-0, looking like you're going to win. Bo Naylor pulls a dirt, can't cover the ball, they blow it. And J-Ram, first pitch is fly out to center. Yeah, they're back to being aggressive, I guess. They're just jumping on this dude. They're trying to mug this dude, man. First pitch, they see, they're trying to whack it. Here's Carlos Santana. 0 for 2. A strikeout and a flyout for Santana. 231 average, 10 homers, 38 RBIs on the year. Here's the 0-1. Pitch. Chopper. They're going to get 1, and no, they did not get Santana. So 2 down, but it's a fielder's choice. They almost got Santana. Santana still has a little skedaddle in his step. Here's Daniel Schneemann. Grounded out, 2-run single. 215 average, 8 homers, 24 RBIs for the third baseman now. J-Ram DHing tonight, getting him off his feet. Good stuff. Strike. Santana at first. Here's the 0-1. Pitch. Outside. Like I said earlier, though, this front office is delusional. They could say, we just had a horrible, historically bad offensive funk. I think we're fine. We could still add a piece or two, get Bieber back going, and I think we'll be good. Pitch. They're not like in the Rockies situation of the White Sox, where they're just straight up sellers. They might sell to buy. Because in their heads, they could still see themselves as a wild card team. I don't think they're going to straight up sell. They're going to sell to buy. The Guardians are not a team to straight up blow it up. They're gonna, if they trade anybody, it'll be expiring deals. Lane Thomas, Santana, maybe Sewald, maybe some other guys. I don't know. Odds and ends. I don't know. Hard to say. Who knows what Antonetti might have given them like an ultimatum. See where they are by the week before the draft, before the deadline. 2-2. And he will pop this up. Shallow center. Trammell is there to make the catch. For tires aside, we go to the bottom of the fifth, up 6-1. Really depends on, I think, where we are heading into the break. Like I said, you take 2 out of 3 against these guys. If we hold here, we take 2 out of 3 against the Astros, which would be huge. You go into the White Sox series against a bona fide AAA team, which should make these guys feel comfortable because, I mean, look what we did to them first series at home earlier this year. We swept them. Just don't get too big of a head. Got to stay focused, stay locked in. Because, man, take 2 out of 3 here. You're what, 42 and 49? And let's say you take 3 out of 4 or so in Chicago. You're 45 and 50 going into the break with series before the deadline against Oakland, who you took 2 out of 3 against. Not Oakland, Sacramento, or the A's. You took 2 out of 3 against them last time. You have the O's, who are not that good, but they're sneaky. They're sneaky. It's going to be a tough series. That might be the make or break series for me. If they go into that series anywhere near 500, that might be a make or break series. 4-game series at home against the O's. See what the pitching matchups look like. Bieber could be back by then. I'm hoping. I'm optimistic. We'll see, though. I haven't really heard much. If we get Bieber back by then, I like our chances, especially because we'll see. We'll see. I'm interested to see what they do with Cantillo if and when Bieber comes back. Maybe they, do an expanded rotation to help him ease back into it. Maybe a 6-man rotation for a bit. But it's hard to say what they're going to do. So it's Paredes, 0 for 1. 1-0 pitch. Outside, 2-0. Cantillo at 79 pitches. Pitch. Strike. I would love to see Cantillo give us 6. Depending on where his pitch count is. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Going to be live for the game tomorrow, by the way. 2-2 count for Paredes. 2-2. The pitch. I tried to run a little too far inside on him. Braves and A's on at 10 o'clock. Nice. Off. Ball 4. Come on. You had him, man. Don't let him leave. I think his ball is a little too. Whoa, his pitches are a little too nasty. That thing had too much break on it. It probably didn't break the right way for him. Here's Cam Smith. Pitch. Base hit. Come on, Joey. Damn. Gotta lock in here, dude. Here's Altuve. Yeah, Stephen Vogt's not playing around. He's going to take him. I swear, if this is Matt Festa, I'm going to freaking throw something. Better not be Matt Festa. Wanted it. Stop with Matt Festa. My God. Every time it's Matt Festa. Steven, if this loser blows this lead, I'm going to freaking want him DFA'd. Every time it's Matt Festa. He must be our designated, like, long inning reliever or something. His favorite middle innings reliever. Off the wall for Ramirez against Trevino. That's tough. I just want to know what his infatuation with Matt Festa. I mean, I guess you can't really say much because the other pitchers we have are classified as bunt pitchers. Well, I guess we'd only really need Festa for like one inning, I think, or two, if that. So here's Matt Festa, the designated like fifth, sixth inning reliever, I guess. Whenever our starter can't go more than 5 or so, it's always Matthew Festa coming in. And he'll face Jose Altuve with 2 on and nobody out, 27 games, 2-2 record, 5.11 ERA, 24 and 2/3 innings, 8 walks, 19 Ks. Only 4 runners, 4 inherited runners have scored. First pitch, strike. Oh, insanely generous strike call there. That was literally up to Jose's head. Granted how short he is, but still. Not even a short joke. It's just so funny how that is. He got the miniature zone. Fouls it off 0-2. Went chasing after that one. Sack fly and a flyout. 16 home runs, 47 RBIs, 268 average for the DH. 0-2. Fouls it off. Here's the 0-2 to Altuve. Fouls it off again. Damn, Nats Cardinals starting at 10 p.m. Must be because of rain. All right, 0-2 coming to Altuve again. The pitch. Grounder. Base hit down the left field side. Get over there, Quan. Damn, you just taking a nice little stroll? Damn, maybe you should be doing your little dance. God, well, get this loser Festa off my team, right? 6-3. Stephen Vogt, why do we keep going to this loser, dude? This dude is not good. Just beyond the glove of Schneemann, of course. Festa should be DFA'd, but Stephen Vogt would be like, no, I promise, he's really good. He's a really good pitcher, I promise. I promise you. He should be DFA'd, bro, if it was up to me. So now they're looking at Altuve now. Did he hurt himself, I wonder? The DFA, Mr. Matt Festa. Send him to freaking Alcatraz. Baseball player Alcatraz. Festa is not good. Throws over to first, and they'll get Diaz, and then Altuve goes to third. One out. This dude, Matt Festa, should not even really be in this spot. Like, I mean, Tim Herron. That's why I wish Sam Hentges was healthy. Like, Andrew Walters. You could go Eric Sabrowski here, but no. No, of course not. Gotta be Matt Festa. This dude's a loser, dude. They find a way to blow this. I want this loser DFA'd. Caratini ground out in a single. Altuve at third. Pitch. Strike. Runner scored 7 of 12 times with a runner on third and less than 2 outs for Caratini. 1-1 from Festa. Chopper foul. You have to figure any grounder is probably gonna. I don't know. They might just let the run score, but if it's hit like not far at all, like to the pitcher, obviously Altuve ain't scoring. Gonna miss, but he fouled it off. Thought he may have missed on it. Maybe it was a good thing he didn't miss, because that would have been a swinging miss strike. Drop third strike, and he could have went to first, and the runner scored. 1-2, and Caratini, high fly ball. That'll get the out, but the run scores 6-4 Guardians. Yeah, Steven, you gotta like DFA this freaking loser. I know you love him. You're his buddy. He probably buys you snacks and pays for your dinner, but like you gotta DFA him. He stinks. They were 6-1 before this loser came in the game. Oh, watch out, Nolan. Don't hurt your ankle even more than it already is. This freaking loser would blow the lead too. Here's Hummel. Pitch. Ball one. Doing well until Festa came in. Freaking Festa is a loser, dude. 1-0. Strike. How do you trust a dude with a 5 ERA in that situation? Right? You only bring him in to start an inning. And a grounder to second. Throw over to first. And that will retire the side. So still have the lead, but the lead is smaller. It's 6-4 Guardians because Matt Festa freaking stinks. And like I've said in the group chats and stuff, when Trevor Stephan is back or whoever comes back, if it's that, maybe you just DFA his ass now and call up another young pitcher from the farm. Sure. Move to 1. Wow, Marlins. Sheesh. Everything was good until Fester came in. Here's the top of the sixth, leading off, Angel Martinez against Hunter Brown. Strikeout and a pop out for Martinez. 0 for 2. Here's the 1-0. Outside 2-0. Two 0. 3-0. And they got pitcher warming up in the pen. I can't see who that is because of the glare on the screen there. 3-0. So that's a strike. I believe it is a lefty, though. Yeah, it's a lefty. 3-1. All 4. And there's your leadoff walk for Angel Martinez. Good start to the inning. And here comes Bo Naylor. Injury report, most players on the IL. Mets have 16. Astros with 15. Dodgers, O's, and Diamondbacks have 14 apiece. Guardians probably have like a few notable players. First pitch, strike to Bo. 0 for 2. Ground out and a flyout so far tonight. 178 average, 9 homers, 20 RBIs for the catcher. Here's the 0-1. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Yeah, here comes the leadoff walk, followed by 3 straight outs. We've seen this too many times. Too many times. Too many limes. 0-2 to Bo. Throw to first. Martinez gets back. Too many limes. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Here's the 0-2 to Bo. Pitch. Grounder right to short. 2 down. Double play. Classic offense gonna go night-night now. Six must be the magic number for this offense for the most part. There's the Yordan Alvarez, I believe. I don't know if we're going to see him at all this year. Well, I know the Guardians aren't going to see him. But, I mean, is he even going to play at all? I don't know. Here's Noel. Inside. Noel just got brought back up yesterday for Cal Manzardo, who was put on the family emergency list. 1-0. Inside. Ball 2. Tokyo on deck, had that home run last time. Be nice to give him a base runner. Give him a chance to do something big with it again. 2-0 to Noel. The 2-0 pitch. 3-0. Same spot. I think Brown's running on fumes. We've been long waiting for another junk bomb. Here's the 3-0 to Noel. Okay, it's a strike. If you're Noel, you're looking for a pitch maybe more like middle in. We can just whoop and just crush it and just admire its beauty. Pitch. I was going to say something like that, except just crush it like that. Because with his power, if you put it right in the barrel, he just wham, just crushes it. Just watches it go. Oh my goodness! Big Christmas! Legendary call from Brian Anderson last year in the playoff series against the Yankees. Playoff pitch to Noel. Here's the pitch from Brown, the 91st pitch of the night. Noel, shallow center and caught by Trammell. And that'll retire the side. Bottom 6 coming up. Still up by 2. I swear to God, if Festa's still out there, I'm going to freaking lose my mind. I don't know who you'd go to, but anybody but Festa. But you know they're going to go to Festa again. This bozo vote will stick with Festa for 3 innings. Fun fact for you, right? So, as you guys have probably heard on Twitter or seen on Twitter, Hazem, the interactive like sports bar with the ginormous TV where you can watch live events as if you're there. Well, they're going to be building one of those venues in Cleveland. Well, originally there was going to be a Cosm venue with the Brook Park site. But, of course, I guess word came out yesterday that it would be built in Cleveland next door to, I believe, the Rocket Arena. Wow. So Dan Gilbert wins again. Wins again. It's Cade Smith. So no more Festa. Let's see how Cade looks after a little. Oh, so it's not Cade. It's Eric Sabrowski, the lefty. 4 games, 2.25 ERA. I haven't seen him in a couple days since the Tigers series. See what Eric can do here. Pitch. Strike 1. 94 miles per hour. Facing Dubon, the 7-hitter, 0 for 2. Strike 2. A strikeout on a flyout for Dubon. Reds have the bases loaded. That's hilarious. 2. Bounced it. Nobody's swinging at that unless they're just not even caring at that point. Come on, Eric. Put him away here. No messing around now. Here's the 1-2. Pitch. Fouls it off. 6-4 guards after the Met Festa decided to stink up the joint. Classic. Pitch. Swing and fouled it off. Wins up 8-0 over the Cubs. Holy crap. I'm pretty sure they're facing Imanaga. Wow. Here's the 1-2 from Sabrowski. Pitch. Fouled it off. Uh, 1-2 again to Dubon. Pitch. Hits it to left into the gap. Quan will cut it off. He's going to run into second. But, of course, Martinez is nowhere close. That's a leadoff double. I swear to God, they're going to blow this lead. Because Stephen Vogt just had to go with Festa. You just had to go Matt Festa, didn't you, Stephen? Gotta get your buddy boy in there, huh? What does he do to even deserve to even pitch? He stinks. He has like a 5 ERA. He's not good. He's the guy that you only maybe bring in like a massive lead or something. Here's Zach Short 0 for 2. Ball. Swear to God, they're going to find a way to blow this. They're going to find a way to blow this. This team sucks. Pitches and a strike. I would like to score some more runs, too. That eased my tension. I don't know why they had to bring in freaking bum-ass Festa. Pitch. Is there like a clause in his contract for Festa? Like he has to pitch a certain amount of innings or something? That's my only explanation. My God. Here's the 2-1. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Problem is, the top of the order is lurking, and sheesh. I'd prefer to get out of this before that happens, but that'll be tough. Here's the 2-2. Inside, full count. This is the number 8 hitter, Short. Payoff pitch. Here's the payoff from Sabrowski. Swing and a miss struck him out. Good bounce back. Good bounce back. Good job. A good job, huh? Yes. Wow. Reds lose 12-2. And they might actually have something going for them. Maybe in another year or so, they could actually be a legit team. Imagine if they spent even a little bit of money on maybe a solid, like star-esque player to really lead that team. They might be something then. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Watch the Braves and A's now. 1-0 count for Trammell. Pitch. Strike. 1-1. I wish they would have just went with like Sabrowski or something after Cantillo. It would have probably still been 6-1 or anything, something like that. Oh, but the matchups. Pitch. Ball. Early. Wait. It's a strike. It's a strike. He must have went too far. I thought he was a ball. I was going to say, what? 1-2 count for Trammell, the 9 hitter. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And then just like that, there's 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And now you have the top of the order, Isaac Paredes. And here comes Stephen Vogt. He's going to go with a new pitcher here. Let's see who this will be. It'll be Cade Smith facing the top of the order. Paredes. I assume he'll probably get the 7th as well. Guardians were once up 6-1, looking like they had it in control. But of course, they had to go with Matt Festa. The only way we can guarantee that Festa doesn't pitch is if our starter goes past 6 innings. Because then it goes to Cade, Gaddis, and then Clase. Three Yankees. Wow, Judge. Home run. Damn. Stanton hit a home run. Warren, 5 2/3, a 4-hit, no-run baseball. Impressive. Impressive stuff. Two out. And of course, for the Guardians, they have, I think, like the 2, 3, 4 part of the order. Oh no, Rocchio, Kwan, and Jones do up. So here's K. Games, he's 2-3, 3.19 ERAs, 36 2/3 innings, 13 walks, 57 Ks, 227 opponent average, 4 of 14 inherited runners have scored. Stuff's off. Cade, lock in here, dude. Remember, last time we saw Cade, he blew up in extra innings. Steps off again. Is he doing this on purpose? I think he is. I think he's doing it on purpose. He's doing it up. Yeah, he's doing it on purpose. He has to. He did it on purpose. He must be concerned with dudes stealing signs or something. There's no way. He didn't even bother looking at the catcher. He didn't even really bother getting set. He stepped off 3 straight times. Who was that? He did it on purpose. I'm going to keep an eye on you. That was weird. First pitch is a strike. That was weird. I've never seen that before. I've literally seen pitchers purposefully balk before, but never that. A disengagement violation? And that kind of disengagement violation I've never really seen before. Usually if you see a violation like that, it's throwing over to first. I've never seen him literally do it on purpose. He did that on purpose. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Okay. It's that's weird. I've never seen that before. He was concerned with Dubon stealing signs. And it's popped it up. Martinez comes over to make the catch, and it doesn't even matter because he got the out anyway. It's did he have that itchy feeling like someone's watching him? Is that what it was? He had that itchy feeling that someone was watching him, so he's I'm going to get this loser all behind my back and go with third. Well, we go to the 7th, up 6-4. That was the first time I've ever seen that happen. And it'll be the lefty Stephen O'Kurt once again coming in for the Astros. We saw him last night. Chad Whitson. He is not a magician. What? He does tend to make the bottom of the strike zone disappear. That's funny. Never seen that kind of. He essentially balked. Yeah, it's a long balk. I've seen pitchers intentionally balk before though, because they get like that feeling like they're watching the pitch, and then the runner will like relay something to the hitter. But there's Rocchio so far, a couple hits, including a ding dong that got us the 6th run. Here's the lefty O'Kurt. Here's the 1-0. Strike. "36 games, 1-2, 2.50 ERA. Pitch. Opposite field to right. Shallow, deep, and it's out number 1. Never usually see him go oppo like that. Here's Stephen Kwan. Struck out his last at bat. He's 0 for 3. It's funny, like he'll get like kind of hot, and then he'll kind of go a little cold, then he'll get hot again, then he'll go cold again. 0-1 count. So 1 down here in top 7. Here's the 0-1. Pitch. Outside, got away. Nobody on base, so it doesn't matter. Here's the 1-1. Pitch. Outside, 2-0. 2-1. Yeah. 2-1. 1. Oh, yeah. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Chopper to second. And that's out number 2. Didier Fuentes. Oh, first pitch. Damn. Off the wall. Yo, where's the ball? It's the ball. Damn, that traveled far. That thing inside the park homer. Wow. Lawrence Butler inside the park homer. Here's Will Wilson. That ball that hit the perfect spot of the wall. That thing kicked completely away from all the outfielders. It's like that ball juked everybody out. Even the camera guy didn't even know where that was. So here's Will Wilson. batting for Nolan Jones. That also scares me because Nolan might have tweaked his ankle a bit. Oh, now Wilson's banged up. Uh-oh. One. Swing and a miss. Hops it up. There's out number 3. So another 1-2-3 inning for the Guards, and we go to the bottom of the 7th. It's stretch time in Houston. See, right off the inner wrist, like upper arm area. Ouch. Wowie, wowie. Owie, wowie. Wow. Oh, there we go. All right. Used a home run earlier from J Ram. Got him on the board first. And then, of course, you also had a home run from Rocchio, of all people. Martinez looked like he really enjoyed messing with Rocchio's hair. So here's Cade Smith back out for the 7th. Swing and a miss. Facing the 2-3-4 hitters. 0-1 count. That means the top of the 8th will be J Ram Santana. And I believe it'll be Schneeman. Hops it up. In play. No. Behind the dugout. 0-2. They gave it a good look, though. Martinez will move to center field. Schneeman goes to second, and Wilson will move to third. Would not be shocked if we are in the safe situation. We bring in Hedges again. Might have to do that from now on, because Bo, I think he lost the trust to vote when he did that stupid ish against the Tigers. You literally had the win right there. All he had to do was fall on the ball. Oh, damn, Rooker crushed it to left off the wall. Oh, I guess it's a home run. Damn, might have went off the roof or something. Sheesh. Rooker. Rookie hooker. Hey, yo. Man. 0-2. Oh, up and in on him. One, two count. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Little Smith to Smith crime. What's up, Jacob? Crime. He just got smithed. Pitch to Altuve. Fouls it off. Pitch. Low and away. Here's the 1-1 coming. Did he offer? No, 2-1. One out, nobody on. Wow, Kurtz just got on base. How about that? Wow, top 10 Mets bases loaded. Pitch. Ball 3. Okay, come on now. 3-1. Pitch. Ball. And there you go. Okay. He's on first. I wouldn't be shocked. Remember, this is the same guy that imploded against the Tigers. Pitch. Ball. Come on. Cade. Cade might be shook or something, man. But he was nasty last inning. Pitch. I was getting squeezed. 2-0. 2-0 pitch. Ball 3. Dude, what are you doing, Cade? I didn't even put in these things in the area code to even possibly get swung at. 3-0. Ball 4. Hey, Cade, are you trying to blow up again? Now here comes Sleepy Carl. He's gonna go talk to him. Like, hey, yo, buddy. You know we're supposed to throw strikes. We're not trying to have you blow another lead. We enjoy having a lead. This is fun. Please stop pitching like ass. Okay. Victor Caratini's up. Bullpen, I guess, will be cooking again. Was that Correa talking or something? I couldn't tell who that was on the phone. Got to settle him down, I think. He's riled himself up. He's trying to be throw the perfect pitch. Right? He's trying to throw the perfect pitch, and he's forcing it. Gotta let your pitch do what it's supposed to do. Right? And there's Hunter Gaddis warming up. If Cade blows this, I'm oh my God. I just realized too. Cade imploded on America's birthday. Yeah. His implosion was on July 4th. America's birthday. Cade's Canadian. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Oh my God. I just realized that. He had his little implosion on the mound. 6 runs. And there's a wild pitch. God, Bo, I swear to dude. This dude cannot even block a damn pitch, bro. You would be a god-awful hockey goalie, man. My God, dude, throw your whole ass body in front of it. You would be an ass goalie, dude, in hockey. And you're Canadian. Canadians are supposed to know how to be like, you watch hockey, I'm sure. You'd think he would, right? You'd think as a Canadian, he'd watch hockey. He'd watch how goalies push, throw their body in front of a puck. They have the armor. God. Come on, we got a little the Canadian action here. What are we doing? Fouls it up, and there's out number 2. Okay. What's up, Eric? What's up, Jacob? I'd love to see him get out of this. By the way, the runners are on second and third, by the way. There we go. Yeah. So here comes Hummel now. First pitch coming to Hummel. Fouls it up. Pops it out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouls it off again. 5-0 A's already. My God. This dude Fuentes stinks for the Braves. Wow. We haven't even faced the Braves yet, I don't think, right? No, we haven't even faced them yet. 2. Inside just a little. Umpire picking his ear at third. That's funny. 1-2. Fouls it off his foot. That, I know, did not feel good. Oh. All right. Here's the 1-2. Once again to Hummel. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Yeah, great recovery, Cade. Hell yeah. And we go to the 8th, up 6-4. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Angus cheesesteak. Arby's. Oh. Ooh, damn. That came from the abyss known as the bottomless pit known as my gut. Imagine being a cow. They have 4 stomachs. Like, that's nuts. I mean, you gotta think about cows. Those things are freaking massive. They weigh as much as a small truck. Maybe more. Oh. Okay. So Jose Ramirez will start us off here. Oh, Colby Allard elected free agency? I figured he would. He wants to get a chance to play. He's not going to go to no farm system. Wish we would have kept him. But honestly, if I'm Colby, I'm looking at the Guardians like, y'all really kept that weak ass bum Festa over me? Really? Wow. going to do with a 5 ERA over me? That's tough. So here's Jose Ramirez. Had a 2-run shot earlier in the game to get the Guardians started. And for the second night in a row, I believe this will be Hector Neris. Yep. Pitch. Outside. Yep, it will be Hector Neris once again. Saw him last night. 1-0 count for Jose. He's 1 for 2. Pitch. Strike. "24 games, 3-1, 7.31 ERA, 16 innings, 8 walks, 22 Ks, 274 opponent average." Inside 2-1. Most of that was, I believe, with LA, the Angels, and I believe the Braves. Wow, speaking of the Angels, they're not looking so good. 2-1. Outside 3-1. They're not looking so hot. Damn. 3-1 count for Ramirez. Here's the pitch from Neris. Strike. Okay. So here's the string is out now. 5 home runs, 13 RBIs, 316 average in the 7th inning or later this season. He has to be one of the better late inning hitters in the majors. Oh, they got to go get a ball out of center field here from the crowd. Must have gotten an autographed ball or a souvenir and just drops it. Throws it on the dirt for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. We fouled it off. Fouled it off barely. The home run pump. What the heck? 24.98? Is that how many home runs have been hit at that park? Wow. Payoff pitch again. Opposite field. This is going to be an interesting play. And it's the catch. Paredes comes down with it. He wasn't even looking. He was running away from the diamond, too. Over the shoulder catch. Wow. So 1 down here in the top of the 8th. Upside, up top. Ball 1. Pitch. Oh, inside 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Oh, 3-0. That's ball 4. Walks him on 4 pitches. So we get another classic walk Tana appearance. He'll strut over the first base, and here's Daniel Schneemann. A 2-run single in the 3rd. 214 average, 8 homers, 24 RBIs for Daniel, the second baseman. Or should I say he moved to second base? I believe last inning on defense when I think Wilson came in to pinch hit for Jones, which moved Martinez to center. 0-1. Swing and a miss. He's trying to send that ball to the second deck in right field. 0-2. Here's the 0-2 to Schneemann. Swing and a miss. Wow. Feeble. What's up, B.A. Humdinger? Oh, he got beaten on that pitch. Jeez. Here's Angel Martinez. A walk in the 6th. He's 0 for 2. 236 average. Pitch. And Martinez. Fly ball to right and caught. Out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Still up 6-4. And I assume this would be Hunter Gaddis coming in. Okay. Man, feels like the Guardians were just there in Sacramento. And now they're already near the All-Star break. Fake cash being thrown around right now than there was 4 years ago. Wow. Morning on NIL collectives waiting on deals to be processed via NIL clearinghouse while recruiting spending is source. Ask the source if it is harder to win a recruitment than it was 2 years ago. 1,000%. Man. Years ago, all you really would have needed to do to get a commit was just essentially tell them you're going to play a lot and you're going to play on Sundays. Now, a lot of it's money. Here's Hunter Gaddis, 39 games, 0-1 record, 3.41 ERA, 37 innings, 14 walks, 42 Ks on the year. And he will get first pitch strike. Waiting to see who will be up here. Pitch. It's Dubon. 7, 8, 9 hitters this inning. Which means 1, 2, 3 in the 9th. Oh, joy. Altuve against Clase. Possibly. Ooh. Can't wait. 0-2. Ball. That's if we get through this inning. Which with Gaddis, you don't know what you're going to get. It's like he's like a box of chocolates. You just don't know what you're going to get. Oh, 1-2 to Dupont. Pitch. Swing and a grounder, base hit. Hunter Gaddis. Better not blow this one. That's all I'm going to say. Can't even trust our middle inning guys, our late inning guys, the guys that we're supposed to rely on to lock them down, right? Here's Zach Short, the shortstop. Easy to remember. Pitch. 0 for 3. Strike. Wilson at third. Rocchio at short. Pitch. Liner to center. Caught by Martinez. 1 down. Double play is now in effect. That'd be huge. Now Fuba wants to buffer. Okay. Again, Martinez moved to center field from second base. They put Schneemann to second and brought in Will Wilson for Nolan Jones. I assume that his ankle might have maybe been acting up on that run to catch that ball that scored the sac fly earlier. That's my only thought. I don't know. Hard to say. Here's the first pitch to Trammell. Ooh, strike. Here's the 0-1. Ball 2, not even close. Come on, Duck Dynasty, bro. Not even Duck Dynasty. It looks like... I wonder what he would look like if he cut his hair. Both his, maybe, trimmed his beard a little bit, manicured it, got a little bit smaller, maybe cut his hair a little shorter, maybe went like a little mohawk kind of thing. Like Wilson, Brian Wilson. Yeah, go Brian Wilson. Go freaking like mohawk. Right? Here's the 1-2. Pitch. Ball. These guys are messing with me right now. They are legit messing with me right now. They are messing with me. They really are. All started with Matt Fester. Pitch is a ball. Oh, so can't throw strikes. Okay. Off pitch coming up, and now it buffers again. Okay, a quick buffer. All right. Payoff pitch. Fly ball. Right field. And off ball. What the heck was Martinez doing? Runner scores. And it's a 1-run game. They're going to blow it. They are going to blow it because his bullpen stinks. And honestly, it's all because they brought in that freaking loser Fester. If they don't bring in Fester, we might still be winning by a sizable margin. But for some reason, Stephen Vogt has this weird love affair with Matthew Festa. I don't understand it. I don't get it. He stinks. He has like a 5 ERA. He's not good. But Stephen Vogt thinks he is. So he must like buy him dinner or something for every at bat he gets. Does he have like a connection in like a foods industry or something? Like, hey man, if I pitch you, if I have you pitch today, are you gonna be able to, get me whatever from this store? Now we got this Duck Dynasty looking loser. He's probably gonna blow it. God. Get ass. Hunted, get ass. Dude freaking reeks. Home runs from the 7th inning on. Third most is Paredes. This loser's gonna freaking blow it. I already know it, dude. I know it. I'm waiting for it. He's gonna blow it. He's gonna waste a great outing from Cantillo. Only allowed 1 run the entire game. He was looking good. Matt Festa has to come in and poop himself. And then, of course, the other Sabrowski and Cade, they held their own. Ball 3. This loser's going to find a way to blow it. And Stephen Vogt. I'm starting to see a brown stain run down Gaddis's leg. This dude freaking stinks so freaking bad. Get him the hell off my freaking team, please. And he walks Paredes. 2 on. Whoop. Wish there was nobody on. 2 on, 1 out. Here comes Cam Smith. And they have, oh my God, Jacob Junis is warming up. Not Class A. Huh. For the, the possibility you get him out here. You have Class A for the 4-out save. Strike. I freaking hate this loser Gaddis, dude. He's not a setup man. He's not. Pretty clearly not a setup man. Pitch. Popped him up. And there's out number 2. Which means, guys, we get to face Jose Altuve with the tying run on second, go-ahead run on first. Oh, joy. And he's one of the best hitters in the majors. You talk about a clutch gene. This dude almost is a definition of a clutch gene. Oh my God. See, why couldn't we just freaking not pitch Fester, dude? Freaking blow pet, dude. First pitch is a ball. These guys are pooping down their leg. 1-0 count. I feel like sometimes vote literally sells a game. Literally. Pitch. Swing and a miss. He's going for a 3-run jack right there. I'm surprised they didn't go to Class A for a 4-out save against Altuve. Pitch. Left field, and this game is tied. Good job, Gaddis. You blew the save. Luckily, it wasn't Class A this time. So we're tied at 6. Up 6-1. And, of course, they blew it. It's like a rule. They blow it every time. We DFA'd Colby Allard to keep this loser, too. Him and Festa. Send these two to freaking, pitcher Alcatraz. Guantanamo. Azerbaijan. Of course, it'd be nice if we could score some more runs, but offense went to sleep again. Yep, offense went to sleep again. Kennedy Corona has come in for Paredes. Go ahead run on second. Pitch. Swing and a miss. I'm surprised they don't go to Class A for a 4-out save. Yeah, like I said, he's actively selling this game. So that means Hunter Brown will get a no decision, as will Cantillo. Pitch. Fouls it off. So yeah, his love affair with Matt Fester really started this. Here's Yainer Diaz. Watch us not score a run the rest of the game. Get walked off in the 9th or something. 0-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. But of course, have to be a loser. So we're tied at 6 now. We go to the 9th. See if maybe we can score some runs here and get Class A in the game. But knowing this offense, they're already sleeping, so they're not going to score anymore. Bottom of the order due up in the ninth, too. Naylor, Noel, and Rocchio. Not expecting anything from those three, especially the first two. Right? This team has this tendency to get a big lead and then just choke it away. They need to put a choking hazard label on the team's logo or on the bullpen door. Put a choking hazard there. If I wanted to be a troll, I should mail a choking hazard label to the team. Say, put this on your doorstep, on your door of the bullpen, or even the clubhouse, a choking hazard, because they be choking like crazy. That saved us last night was the fact that we added some more runs. Didn't do that tonight so far. Beat up Hunter Brown, and that's all. That's all, folks. Cantillo did really well. Only gave up one run on a sac fly. Bullpen had to blow it. If we somehow win this game, the bullpen, most notably Stephen Vogt owes an apology, and Matt Fester needs to be DFA'd, sent to Alcatraz tomorrow. And here's Josh Hader. 38 games, 5-1 record, 180 ERA, 25 saves and 25 opportunities. Top most saves in the majors. 40 innings, 7 walks, 60 Ks, and a 156 opponent average. His job is to simply get it to the bottom of the ninth to give them a chance to walk it off. He's having a little meeting with Diaz and Caratini and company. Shea Whitcomb has went to second base. Haven't seen him yet this series. Mauricio Dubon goes to third for Paredes, who was pinch hit for. Ramon's a pinch runner, and here's David Fry pinch hitting now. Interesting choice. Pitch. Strike. This is for Bo Naylor, so obviously that means Hedges is going to come in to catch. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Oh my God. David Fry had the big home run last night to put us up 7-5. Here's the 0-2. And Fry to left field, but way foul. He crushed it, but it was foul. Quick 0-2 count. Leave it to Hunter Gadass to blow the save opportunity. Class A couldn't even get in the game to troll. It's not even a guarantee we'll get to extras if we don't score here. 0-2. Inside. I guess the bright side, we already faced Diaz, but of course Caratini's still coming up. Ugh. Get PTSD from last year when Gadass blew it again last year. Grounder to short. Got him. God, another home run. Hurts. Wow. Grand slam? Yo, what? 9-0. Jeffrey Springs actually is pretty good. Giving up one hit, and that's 2 innings. Here's John Kenzie Noel. He's going to be made to look like a damn fool in this one. Pitch. Strike. Again, the offense just doesn't want to score now. Flew out last at bat. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. The hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby. Hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby. Oh, man. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Yep. Won't be long before he's back down in AAA. Because honestly, I did not miss having him up. Yeah, I think he's a bona fide borderline AAA player. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Double, a solo homer, and 2 runs for Rocchio. Here's the 0-1. Fouls it off. Yeah, we're going to probably get walked off. By Caratini, too. I swear to God. But my guess is they'll have Class A coming in the 9th again, I think. We'd at the top of the order if we do get to the extras. Due up, so that'd be interesting. Ball. I wouldn't be surprised if they went Hader again in the 10th, if it got to that point. Oh my God, this team sucks. Pitch is outside, 2-2. This team stinks, dude. 6-1 lead, and they blew it. 2-2. Grounder foul. Like this team would do it. They did it before against the Cardinals. So it's like a magic number. They can't be up by more than a certain amount of runs because then they just go into auto choke mode. Two. Pitch. Grounder. Oh, snagged off the third baseman. And that'll be an infield single for Ryan Rocchio. Another base hit. Good job by the third baseman to stop that. That would have been Paredes, but Dubon moved over there. Just off the glove. And then Short couldn't pick it up. So that'll put Stephen Kwan at the dish now. So yeah, now this also means if it goes to extras, Stephen Kwan will be on second. Honestly, I'd rather have Stephen on second than Rocchio. And again, I'd rather have Stephen at the plate too. Kwan in the 9th inning or later, batting .458, 11 for 24, but he has 4 RBIs, no homers. Strike. Not a great game for Kwan. You already know what they're going to do in the 10th if it gets there. J-Ram comes up. They're not dealing with him. They're going to move. They're going to put him on. And to get to him, you got to deal with, I think it's Schneemann, right? Or, yeah, I think it's Schneemann. No, Wilson. Ah, God. Pitch. No, they're more likely to put J-Rod in, or it depends on who's pitching. But if it's Hader again, they're more likely to put J-Rod in to lead off. But it depends. Who knows? Got to get through the 9th, though, first. Pitch. Chopper to first, snagged. And that's out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 9th, tied at 6. Wow. I think that was our first hit since we went up 6-1. This offense literally went to sleep after we went up 6-1. I don't know why you pinch hit for Nolan Jones. Unless his ankle was barking at him or something. But damn. Oh, Jacob Junis coming in? Oh, it's not even going to be Class A, huh? Oh, joy. Martini and Hummel and Dubon do up for the Astros against Jacob Junis. Oh, joy. This isn't going to go well. 34 games, 1-1 record, 3.89 ERA, 37 innings, 12 walks, 27 Ks, 292 opponent average. Austin Hedges is in at catcher now. The objective here is to get to extras. You would have Quan at second, and I assume Will Wilson will be leading off, so I could expect a bunt or something there. But it's really hard to say at this time. Swing and a miss. Oh, if only we didn't pitch Matt Fester. We probably would be in a much better spot. Pitch. Fly ball left field. Playable for Quan. Comes over to make the catch. 1 down. Well, it's not going to be the one to get us. That's good. It's not even a guarantee we can score in extras. We have all of a sudden been ass in extras, so it's like, damn. If we even get to extras, we already know we're probably getting walked off if we don't score in the 10th. Pitch. Strike. We'd have to score like 5 runs in extras to even have me with a sense of security. Pitch. Ball. We already used our main power arms besides Class A. 1-1. 1 down. Pitch. Ball. Pitch. Strike. 2-2. 2-2 and swinging a foul off. I wish we had better arms than the ones we have. I really do. All right. Jacob Junis. Surprised they don't go back to SeaWorld. I better shut up. Might give Vogt an idea. 2-2 count. Pitch. Fouled off. Getting walked off by a dude named Hummel. Oh, that'd be like a freaking ram. Getting run over by a Mack truck. Pitch. Ball. You are up 6-1. Right? Up 6-1. And you blew it because Matt Fester is ass. And I don't know why they continue to use him when there's traffic on the bases. He's not a guy to use in that situation. Fouled off again. He's not a guy to use when traffic is on base. You bring him in when the bases are clear. Right? Go. Even Tito did that every once in a while. Bringing in a pitcher to be the fireman when he's not a fireman. He's a gas can. Right? You don't put in a gas can to put out a fire. Stupid. I mean, if we lose here, we are. I mean, if we don't score, if we get out of this, I don't know if we're going to win this game. Pitch is a ball. Okay, that's kind of an iffy one as he, by the way, struck out. Yeah. Hey, struck out Dubon. I'm not Dubon, Hummel. 1-0, ball 2. Freaking Jacob Junis, of all people. Astros go to their closer. You go to some scrubby bum who stinks. Tells you what Vogt thinks about this game. Have a chance to build off of last night, and what does he do? This. Pitch. Fly ball, left field, near the wall, and it bounced off the wall. Good play by Kwan. Not even close, but it's a 2-out double. A winning run is on second. And here comes Zach Short. The former Detroit Tiger. Going with this loser, I'm still shocked. Again, the Astros went to their closer because in their mind, they're trying to get it to the chance to walk it off. We go to freaking this bozo freaking Junas. You know you're bad when I can literally say ass at the end of your name. June ass, Gad ass, he's ass. This whole team is ass. And it sucks because Cantillo he was aight. He was aight. Cantillo had 7 Ks today, bro. He got 3 runs charged because 2 of them were given up by Fester. They need to DFA that loser next chance they get. Pitch. Strike. 3-0 count. First pitch, they got a strike, so that's good. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Strike. Junis, bro. Come up. We go to the 10th. Of course, we'd have to face the 9-1-2 hitters. So I would love to see us get a few runs, but you know how the Guardians are. They're going to get 0, and they're going to be like, you're going to get nothing, and you're going to like it. You're going to get nothing, and you will like it. I mean, we already know we don't score here. We're getting walked off. Now, they took out Paredes, remember? So he's not in the game anymore. As a Rangers fan, I need the Guardians to win this game. What's up, Raul? The Mets got lucky against the O's? I haven't really watched that game, but yeah, I'm sure they did. Yeah, I mean, we already know, guys, if we don't score here, we're getting walked off in the 10th. I mean, it's just the way it is. You know? I mean, I'm not going to feel comfortable unless we score like 4 or so runs here. But it'll be Will Wilson leading off. Stupid. Top 10, Wilson, Ramirez, and Santana. Oh, Butler, home run. God, they are teeing off on the freaking Braves. My God. Stephen Kwan starts on second. And they still got Hader out there, as you can imagine. Pitch. A bunt. And that moves the runner. So good job by Wilson. He did what he was supposed to. Now can Stephen Kwan get him home? I'm sorry, it's not Stephen. It's J-Ram. But they're probably just going to walk him. Yeah, they're not going to deal with him. No, they're not dealing with Steven. They're not going to deal with him. Nah. Yeah, they're not stupid. Espada's not stupid. He's not going to pitch to J-Ram. But here's Carlos. Pitch. Ball. I need a base hit or a sac fly. Just get me a run. 1-0. Warner scored 9 of 15 times. 1-0. Ball. And how about that? J-Ram steals second. Takes away the double play, and they can now score 2. 2-0. Pitch. 3-0. Four, and they don't even really do anything with Santana. Bases loaded, 1 out. And they're going to come talk, I'm guessing. It's Jonathan Rodriguez. 146 average, 1 RBI, 205 on base percentage. This is like pinch hitting that nerdy kid who was forced to sign up for the baseball team by his mother, who said, you got to get out of the house more. And he's facing the try-hard future college, like, superstar player. Strike. Yeah, we're not scoring here. This dude, Steven Vogt, is so unserious, bro. I swear to you, he is not serious. Better hope for a wild pitch or something. The 0-1 ball, or maybe a bases loaded walk somehow. He did just walk Santana on 4 straight. Here's the 1-1. Ball 2. This loser's going to just hit into a double play. If he somehow hits it into the gap somewhere, at least 2 runs score. The Vogt's trying to lose this game, I swear to you. Pinch hitting. I mean, Schneemann, He couldn't be any worse. Stop going to analytics. He's just swing and a miss. Yeah, we're not going to score here. 2-2. Ball. Full count. So it's either a walk, a strikeout, or God forbid, maybe a sac fly. I guess somewhat decent case scenario, but he probably strikes out or double play here. Pitch. Swing and a miss on ball 4. Why is this loser still in the majors? Literally, this team is loaded with like AAA caliber players. If he doesn't swing, he's walking the first base, and it's 7-6 guards. But instead, loser's a loser, so we're not going to score here. Here comes a sac fly. Would have been a sac fly, but this. Yeah, hopped it up, out of play. Yeah, we're not scoring here. When was the last time we did anything with bases loaded since Santana's grand slam against the Reds? Feels like that was like eons ago. 0-1. Pitch. Ball. See, that's how you do it, Bo. That's how you block it. But that one really wasn't in the dirt. That was more bounced into his chest. Ball bounced it. 1-1 coming to Martinez. 0 for 3. Quan at third. Pitch. Oh. High fly ball. Oh my God. I said, when was the last time we did anything with bases loaded? Tonight. 2 out. Grand slam for Angel Martinez against Josh Hader. 10-6 Guardians. What? Okay. Wow. Into the Crawford boxes. First career slam for Angel Martinez. See, that's where you're kind of happy that at least J-Rod struck out like a loser. Dude named Angel crushes the Astros. That's tough. But then the group chat were freaking out. I'm like, what happened? 10-6 Guardians. Wow. I've never been so happy to see a J-Rod strikeout. Wow. I'll take that. I ask and I shall receive. I asked, when was the last time we did anything with bases loaded since the Reds series? There you go. Just like in that Dodgers series a while back, Ana Martinez comes up clutch with a This time a grand slam. Wow. A grand slam off of Josh Hader. Into the boxes. That's what you'd call a Crawford box homer. Biggest home run of his career by far. Wow. So here's Austin Hedges. And he goes to left field. Just shy of the track. And that'll retire the side. But not before Angel Martinez gives the Guardians a 4-run lead with his first career grand slam off of none other than Josh Hader. Dude named Angel crushes the Astros. But of course, we still got to get 3 outs on defense now. I can feel a little bit easier. All we got to do is just get 3 outs. It's a tough part. That's the tough part with this lead, right? That's a tough part. Just remember, though, they took out Isaac Paredes. So it'll be, I don't even know who will be hitting here. But I do know Cam Smith will be, or did they take him out? No, they took Paredes out. Cam Smith and then Altuve will be the bottom 2 due up. Hopefully we can just get some outs here and just get out of this with no issue. That's the fun part. Wow. Bottom 10. Jose in against Trammell. Zach Short starts off on second. "20 games, 4-2 record, 3.20 ERA, 19 saves, and 23 opportunities for Emmanuel. It'll be Trammell, the 9-hitter, so it'll be the 9-1-2, actually, I thought. Wait, really? Yeah. Zach Short, that's right. It'd be the 9-1-2 hitters. That's right. That's right. Okay. Pitch. Strike. Noel goes to left. Kwan in center. J-Rod in right. Martinez at second. Kwan in center field? Are we serious right now? Okay. Kwan's like, yo, this is weird. Kwan in center field. Weird. Pitch is a low ball. 1. Zach Short on second. Noel on left with the boxes. Pitch. Fly ball. Center field. There's Kwan coming in to make the catch. Quick throw in the third. That has to feel weird for Kwan. Coming in from center and not from the left side. Noel's usually in the right, but they put him in left because they're out of legit right fielders. They took Nolan Jones out. So, yeah. Here's Whitcomb. Came in for Paredes. First pitch is a ball. So he's the number one hitter. He came in for Paredes. Here's the 1-0. Ball. There's Rocchio. Fouls it off. Martinez hanging out at second base. I think they put him back at second. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. It's 2-2 to Whitcomb with a .059 average. Ball in the dirt, full count. Count to Whitcomb. Pitch. Grounder to third. Gets to first, and that's 2 down. All this cheating the Astros did on the Dodgers, and they got caught. That's tough. Excuse me. Damn. All comes down to Cam Smith. Altuve on deck. Here's the first pitch to Smith. Obviously, the injuries have really depleted this Astro roster. Pena's out. I think Myers is out. McCormick's out. Or Alvarez has been out all year. Injuries and free agency and stuff have hooked this team of all their elite players. I mean, obviously, Kyle Tucker's gone, who went to Chicago. They still have some solid players around Altuve, but definitely not what it used to be. Yeah, pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Two-one count. All Spada can do is just look on. 2-1. Pitch. Ooh, beautiful pitch. 97 inside for a strike. That's funny. Here's the 2-2. Pitch. Swing and fouled it off. Down to their final strike. Smith 3 for 5 tonight. Wow. Altuve lurking on deck. Yainer Diaz behind him. 2-2 from Clase. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And despite the fact they got a 6-1 lead, proceeded to blow said lead. In the 10th inning, Ana Martinez put us back up 4 with a grand salami. And that was enough. As the Guardians take game 2 against the Astros by a final score in 10 innings, 10-6. And they have now won 2 in a row. And believe it or not, they can actually go for that sweep tomorrow. And then they head to Chicago for 4. As I look up these stats and everything, as there's Jose, he's loving it. Obviously, Jose was able to get off his feet. But let's go through the stats. Oh, There we go. Go through the stats here. I figure it's like if we don't score in the 10th, we're losing. So I know Rangers, Angels, and A's fans are loving this right now. Right? Especially Rangers fans. Mariners too. Mariners, of course, lost 10-3. So lucky for them, they didn't lose any ground on the Astros. But the Astros are already up by so much, though. But still. Wow, 10-1. Ooh. All right, guys. So, man, that felt good. That's a much, much needed win by the Guards. As I look at the box score here, Guardians, 10 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Astros, 6 runs and 11 hits. The win goes to Jacob Junis, his second of the year. He's 2-1, 3.79 ERA. Josh Hader takes the loss. He's 5-2 with a 2.38 ERA. Guardians are now 42-48 on the year. Astros are 55-37. Guardians have their first series win since they beat the A's on the last trip out west. Because remember, after that, they proceeded to look like ass after that until this series. They won one game against the Jays, and then it was just all downturn after that. Would have been nice to have this offense against the Cardinals and the Tigers and the Jays, too. Especially the Cardinals and the Tigers. Cantillo, 4 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, 3 walks, 7 Ks. Of course, a lot of that was from Fester because Cantillo put traffic on the bases for Festa. And Hunter Brown, 6 innings of 6 hits. A lot of sixes. Cursed number. 6 innings, 6 hits, 6 runs. Ouch. Cursed number. Uh-oh. The devil's number. Yeah. 3 walks, 3 Ks, and 2 homers allowed. 2.21 ERA. And now the Guardians look to do something they haven't done in a long time, and that is complete a sweep. I just got one quick question, though. What is this against the Tigers? Right? I mean, they're going to do this to Casey Mize? I didn't expect this against Skubal, but you couldn't do this against Mize? Or Olsen? Home, no less? No, you go to Houston and you go lift off. What? Like, there's a legit chance we sweep these guys tomorrow. There's a really good chance we sweep them. Yep. How about Boston and New York both scoring 10 runs plus tonight? Rangers are up 11-1 on the Angels. A's, that's A's. Diamondbacks and Padres are scoreless through 7, almost, or about 6.5. Almost 7. Giants and Phillies are tied up at 1 through top 7. Now it's 3-1 Philly. Oh no. St. Louis up 3-2 over Washington. Of course, the A's are up 10-1. So tomorrow, who pitches tomorrow? Well, tomorrow for the Guardians against Walters. Oh, I'm sorry, Walter. It'll be Slade Ciccone. Oh, joy. Slade, 3-4, 3.56 ERA, 47 Ks. Against Walter, 1-1, 4.15 ERA, 33 Ks. Naylor hit a homer off of him last time. And Altuve hit a homer off of Ciccone the one time he faced him. That'll be a game tomorrow. Okay. So most likely, my recap will probably come after the game. Maybe, unless I do it early before the White Sox start. But I'll probably just do that after the game. Like right after it's over. Mets beat the Oh wow, Mets beat the O's. That's tough. But yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this one. Have a good rest of your night. Guardians win in 10 innings. Thanks to Ana Martinez of all people. And now they go for a very rare sweep against the division leading Astros. Wow. Okay. So see you guys tomorrow night for the recap stream for this series, and then I'll preview the White Sox series. And as far as me streaming any of those games, I'll probably stream a few. Why not? We're having fun. So have a good rest of your night, guys. Go Guardians. I'm Crazy Dog. And I'm out. Bye-bye. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I will say, Angel Martinez bailed the hell out of Steven Vogt. If I'm Steven, I'm giving that dude a big-ass bear hug in the clubhouse. I'm whispering in his ear, you saved my ass tonight. Literally. Man, the decisions, bullpen-wise, Matt Festa, really? Again? If you're going to go to Festa, give him a full inning. Don't let traffic get on base for him. It doesn't seem like he's a good pitcher with traffic on the bases. Got to get the 7-6 going into the All-Star break. We win tomorrow. I don't see how we don't at least win 3 out of 4. We should win at least 3 out of 4 against the White Sox if we win tomorrow. But no, in this weak-ass team, they'll lose tomorrow. They'll look extra feeble because I'm not streaming them. I haven't won back-to-back streams since the Giants series. Isn't that crazy? Wow. Sad. 47 and 48 and 7-6 for the month of July. Got to make it happen. Yeah, I mean, that'd be great. Going into the All-Star break, 1 game under 500? That'll piss me off because imagine where we would have been if we were doing this the entire time without that 10-game losing streak. If we had scored 10 runs every game, we don't lose any of those 10 games. We're probably right on the freaking Tigers' heel. We're right on their heels. Maybe like 3 or so games back. Talking about acquiring players, not trading them away. But this kind of game will make this front office delusional, because then what's going to happen is, in their mind, they're thinking, see, nothing's really wrong. We just got to play better. Add some better bats. Get Shane Bieber back. And I think we're good. That's what's going to be the mindset if we do what B. Squirrel says. If we do that, do not be shocked if they freaking add. They're going to go delusional. They're going to add. I could feel it. They go in the All-Star break, like what B. Squirrel said. And if they come out and they do this to the A's, we're going to have some discussions, buddy. And then the O's come up. That's going to be, again, the make or break series. If they at least split that series. But again, I'm getting way too ahead of myself. Take it 1 game at a time, 1 series at a time. We'll see where we end up coming up after tomorrow. But it'd be great to bounce back in a big way like this. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I will see you all tomorrow night for the recap. We took the series Going for the sweep tomorrow. Let's get it done. Need Slade to cook. And see you guys later. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go, Guardians. My voice is almost gone. And almost midnight, too. Damn. I'm out. Bye-bye. Yeah.